Yeah, give me more time to stretch a little bit. Thank you. Joe Popolaro, everybody. Joe. As I said real quick, I sent it to Jeff, but I just want to say thank you to Joe for making that fucking spreadsheet. That's what got me in the game. That's what kept me doing this. So thank you for that spreadsheet, Joe. You're saving lives. You are. Last two comics.
Yeah.
Marc, I don't know what happened, Marc. You ended up at the bottom.
I wasn't signed up.
You weren't signed up at the beginning? So that's on you. Okay. Marc Shapiro, everybody, get up here.
Thank you. Thank you. So, this is my first time doing comedy. Yeah, and I read that you're, at the beginning of your show, you're supposed to ask the crowd if they're doing good today. But I'm going to skip that part because it's obvious that no one here is doing well. So, we'll skip right past that part. But I'm doing well. I think I'm doing okay. I think okay is good enough. I got a pretty decent setup here in the city. Got two roommates, they're pretty cool. One of them, I'm pretty sure, has a list of people that he wants to kill. But I don't think I'm on the list, so it's okay. And the other roommate is, he doesn't drink, and he's also a vegetarian. So I really don't know what he does for fun. Those are the only two things that make me happy. My big thing is getting drunk and going to Panda Express in Columbia Heights. That's my favorite pastime. And yeah, I mean, I think Panda Express has to be the most egregious of all fast food. I don't have any calorie statistics or nutritional facts to back it up, but I do know that Panda Express is the only place where a child can get heartburn. So yeah, I think it kind of stands out in that way. Yeah. But yeah, my lifestyle isn't attractive. It is, believe it or not. Things like getting drunk and going to Panda Express isn't something that they value as much as having a steady job or something like that. And it's really a shame. It's really a shame for me because there could be a lot of great opportunities for me here in DC. And I say that because I meet so many pansexual girls, or girls who identify as pansexual.
Okay.
And that could be a great opportunity for me because I have no idea what pansexual means, but every girl I know who's pansexual only dates weird guys. So I feel like that could bring some opportunities for me. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to find love. I want to find someone I can spend the rest of my life with. There are people out there, some cynical people out there who say everyone's born alone and everyone dies alone. I don't buy that personally. And even if everyone does die alone, I'd at least like to die near someone. I don't think that's too much to ask. And I don't know about you, but I definitely wasn't born alone. My mom was sitting right behind me. And my dad wasn't there, but I wasn't alone. The doctor was there too, something about not getting enough oxygen at birth, and that could cause some cognitive defects or something. But I wasn't alone. I definitely wasn't alone. But yeah, I am. I'm looking for love, and I do have the cognitive issues, I think, and I knew that when I was a kid. I was not like the other kids, and I knew that when I was a kid, that I was different, and now that I'm an adult, I also am starting to realize how different I was as a little kid. For example, on Instagram, I saw a post, a beautiful picture of a little white boy and a little black boy hugging each other, and the caption said, "Children aren't racist." And that's how I know that I wasn't like other kids. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm all grown up now. I'm trying to adult, which is really tricky because I don't know anything. Don't even know where the backing area is at Giant. But yeah, I think the hardest part is definitely being an adult is dating for me. it all feels very impersonal these days. All the communication feels very careful and very formal. I recently went on a date that I really enjoyed, and I asked the girl if she would like to go on another date, and she told me she was not interested, but she ended it with "best of luck moving forward." Best of luck moving forward. I mean, I understand that that there are many competitive applicants with impressive qualifications, but I thought that one was pretty brutal for me. So, yeah. That made me feel like I need a vacation. I think I need to get away from DC. I think being in DC, you're reminded a lot of the world's problems because all the people who cause problems in the world live here. Yeah. One thing that's really been getting me lately is thinking about Guantanamo Bay, actually. And the reason why that's been getting me is I just keep thinking like, jails in Virginia are pretty brutal. Can you imagine what's going on in Guantanamo Bay? I mean, it's like a top secret prison somewhere in Cuba where no one has ever been or is allowed to visit. So, yeah. But my last thing that I'll leave you with is my political views, which of course I need to get in there. Yeah, I try to chime in on all the political discussions, which there are lots of in this city. You know, everyone's always talking politics. People are not always appreciative of my input and my opinions, especially this one thing where, you know, when people are talking about the so-called bad countries or our so-called enemies, like China and Russia and Iran and America, they're always saying the same line about how it's not the people that are bad. It's not the Russian people, the Chinese people, the Iranian people that are bad. It's the leaders that are bad, the few people who hold power that are making them enemies. And I think I'm pretty much the only person out there who thinks maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the oligarchs and the supreme leaders and the ayatollahs are actually really good people, and it's the billions of powerless people who are ruining it for everyone else. And no one seems to appreciate that opinion except for my colleagues at the State Department. Thank you.
Is that your first time for real?
Yeah.
Ever? You give it up for Mark, please. One more time. How did you feel, Mark? Mark, hey, honey, Mark.
He's already talking. He's already.
Mark, I know you're networking big, but just me and you. So, how did it feel?
It was good.
It was good? Yeah?
Working on it for a long time.
Working on it, so you do it in private?
I've been working on like 5 minutes for like a long time.
I can tell you had it tight, except that was 8 minutes. So when you get the light, when you get the flashing
I saw
light,
that, but I went through it.
shut that shit down, shut it down. But it was, hey, you wrapped it up really well, and you know what you're doing, man. Keep it up. I want to see you back here every fucking Monday. Give it up once again for Marc Shapiro. You guys ready to close this bitch out? Y'all ready to close this shit out? What?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think they've been ready.
They've been ready? I think so. To put your hands together for the prince there, I say the king of darkness, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Xavier Montez!